Killing whales in general, if you're like an Inuit person, that's like badass to me.
I think sperm whales are different. A blue whale, I don't see any point in killing.
They don't kill blue whales. I know.
Blue whale, I don't think would ever like just be like aggressive to you. There's like no point.
I think they've eaten people in the past just because they're trying to like fucking get their krill or whatever the fuck.
They don't want to eat you.
It's like,
They can't even swallow people actually.
What?
Their esophagus is literally not wide enough for a person to fit inside.
Really?
It's just their mouth.
So it's a big mouth, tiny throat.
Yeah. Are you freak? It's a fucking beautiful, majestic creature.
This dude just wants to fuck a whale right in the blowhole. And
I mean, that's why he's eyeing your mom all the time.
I'm John.
I'm Alfonso.
I'm Darren.
And welcome to the Scat Cast. We don't know either.
We don't.
You know what I really don't know? Like this is something that's always been like kind of nagging in the nigga. Fuck you. But like one thing's always been like nagging me, and it's like it's such a weird. It's a niche. I don't know how you feel because this deals with like healthcare and like science and shit. How do you feel about like religious exclusion? Meaning religious exclusion as in like. Because I was thinking about Steve Jobs earlier and how like he tried to do that pseudoscience thing.
Are you talking about how
like,
Jehovah's Witness people will refuse blood transfusions?
Well,
even
like
for
just
their
general
kids?
people in religion
yeah.
were like gay. Like I know like especially early. I want to say like 1900s when like penicillin and shit was coming out. They were like, no, that's the devil's work. We're gonna pray the cancer or the
People still
seizures
believe
away.
that.
Yeah, and then the kid fucking dies.
Yeah.
Like I don't
What
know.
about the times where it does work?
I guarantee you the prayer.
I'm gonna need you to log out.
It could have been. It could
I'm
have
gonna
been.
need you to log out for me, John.
You never know.
There
It
are
could have
children
been it.
fucking dying because their parents' egos are getting in the way. That shit has like always like boiled my blood a bit, especially when it comes to like really intelligent people.
It does boil my blood too.
Yeah, like just like in the sense of like, because there's like this weird logical fallacy to where like, I think certain people in religion want to be like. We know what we're talking about Will and how, shout out to the Will episode. You know he said like, maybe if my life was harder, maybe it would make me like a better person. Like he would be better. I feel like they treat religion like that. They feel like, oh, God made my son lame, have seizures, and some kind of weird blood disease. Obviously he doesn't want me to fucking treat him like a normal human being. He wants me to just sit here and go, like what the fuck is that? Like that is some like
well, it's like praying.
It's some weird ego shit. It's like so you're saying God made science and scientists because if God made everything, that means He also made these people,
the devil
right?
made that.
Nigga, that doesn't work.
Clearly it does.
If God made all these things to save people, why would He also tell you not to save your own child?
The devil made that.
Why would the devil care about human longevity?
He doesn't.
So why would He make these things?
He's corrupting them.
How?
He's stopping them from returning to God's kingdom.
Well, the devil did give people knowledge.
Yeah.
Or he didn't give it to them, but he encouraged people to seek out knowledge.
That's corrupted knowledge.
Yeah, the fruit of
You don't get it.
I don't think aspirin is corrupted knowledge. I don't think an inhaler is the mark of the beast, brother. That shit is just helping people not die.
No, you're inhaling.
Well, it's funny because like those aren't the things people point to as like things they won't exclude because they need them.
Yes,
like people
surgery,
who are asthmatic need inhalers. So I mean, they can't say that God doesn't want to take an inhaler because it just makes them feel.
But you don't
like normal.
need vaccines, Darren.
Exactly. They don't realize that they didn't need a vaccine until they get sick.
Yeah.
So I mean, like, I don't know. People are very selective with what they want to believe and not believe.
That's where it pisses me off.
What I've realized.
That's where my like main gripe
like
comes
people
from.
will say like, oh, I don't want to. You put this flu vaccine in my body because it's not natural, and they make it out of like artificial ingredients or whatever the fuck. Yet they're taking artificial hormones for their thyroid deficiency. It's like, where does the line be crossed?
Yes, where does the line get drawn?
Like not only that, they're going out to fast food places, eating processed foods, drinking soda that's made with artificial high fructose corn syrup.
Now
40,
that's
baby.
the God's work.
I love you.
That's the Lord's
God
work right
made
there.
Red 40 for a reason, guys.
Hell yeah.
But yeah, I'm taking ethics or a medical ethics class this semester. We haven't talked about necessarily this conversation yet, but I know it's gonna get like it's one of those bridges we're gonna have to cross with like certain people. I hope everybody is on board with like, yeah, we definitely think people should trust a doctor's word over the books, but I don't know.
The books?
What do you mean by books?
Like a Bible.
the scriptures and shit.
Yeah,
Okay.
Like specifically, I mean like Jehovah's Witness who will like refuse, they're like notorious for refusing blood transfusions even for their kids. They don't want their kids to receive blood transfusions or IV saline sometimes because it's like
Jesus never had it. Nigga, who Cyrus, he made you drink his blood. That's a blood transfusion. Are you that fucking dumb? This is my skin. You literally cannibalize
There's a
this
difference
motherfucker.
between drinking it and transfusing it. Those are two
I don't know.
different things.
I'll play devil's advocate here for like I guess you could call it like devil's advocate-esque, but like
The what's advocate?
Yeah, exactly. In a religious
on, Darren.
standing.
bruh. Okay. No, like
God's advocate, you mean?
sure, the Lord's advocate. But by the way, like the majority of Christians don't believe that stuff. It's just very weird sex and like people who are very extreme with it. But I do believe in like the freedom of choice when it comes to your personal health care.
Yes.
But I think you should be making the right informed choice.
Informed
you know what I mean?
choice is what really
Yeah,
comes
like
down.
we call it informed consent when somebody waives for like a procedure or they sign off for like a procedure they want to have, or like even like the same like I have to get informed consent when I give a vaccine at the pharmacy, or like at the hospital we have to get informed consent just to draw blood from them. You know what I mean? Or like run labs. You know what I mean? So I believe in like informed consent, definitely, but I think people should be informed on the choices they're making, and they should think critically about it instead of, I don't know, letting otherworldly matters determine those in the physical realm.
How would you feel if someone said they just didn't want to? Like
what
they
do you
didn't
mean?
have a religious reason for not wanting to like take a vaccine or get
I've
blood
heard that before. I've heard it
transfusion or
thousands
something.
of times. Like,
Yeah, they're
I
just-
definitely.
Do you think it's like valid though?
No. I mean, I disagree with it, but I mean,
Yeah.
like, I'm not going to force it on them.
Yeah,
It's
I
not
mean, does it leave like the same impression as them saying like religion's like the reason though?
No, I feel better when somebody says it's for like a religious reason. I
They
would
actually
feel
have
better.
a reason
Yeah,
for
it's
it.
a reason.
Yeah,
you know
they
what I
have-
mean?
there's
It's
a-
not like some kooky conspiracy shit.
Yeah.
But, it's whatever.
Because for the longest time, I didn't get a flu vaccine because I was like, I just don't feel like it. To be honest, I was just like,
That's just like laziness, though. I mean, I don't know.
I mean, I've never had the flu either, though.
Yeah.
I've never had the
So-
flu either, but I've gotten every single year. So,
I mean,
yeah.
I would say like
I've
this.
also heard that thing before where like somebody comes in for Tamiflu, it's a medication for flu, and they're just like, "Oh man, I've never got the flu before, but next year I'll be getting my flu shot for sure." I've heard that like hundreds of times too.
Yeah.
So I mean, I don't know.
I'm not opposed to it. I'm down to do it. It's
I'll
just
say
never been
this.
like
My
It's
only
never a
contention-
priority for you.
stumble on.
For
yeah.
me, now you might hate me for this. My only I'm fine with like vaccine and shit. It comes to like flu shots, I do not care. I'd rather just get sick and have the sick days. That's me personally.
But if you lump cardiovascular disease into like one section, the flu is like the number 8th cause of death in the United States every year.
Really?
Yeah.
So like cardiovascular, my knowledge of the flu may be limited, but from what I understand, it's just more like just a really bad cold. What I mean, I guess there's just
Well,
more
because
extreme.
you have like people who are immunocompromised, like the elderly or people with HIV and AIDS that get it and they're fucked because their
Okay.
body can't fight it.
I'll say like
it's
this.
it's kind of like COVID, where we were told that like high risk populations
like
are
older
priority
people.
for the vaccine.
Yeah.
Or like you should protect your higher risk populations by not seeing them. Like socially distance yourself from grandmas.
Yeah.
It's like the same reason. It's like they're immunosuppressed, they're immunocompromised.
Yeah,
So
that
like,
makes
those are the
Yeah,
people
I mean,
who are
if
more
you're like
susceptible.
95
I
and
get
refusing
that.
a flu shot, that's a little
weird to me.
ridiculous.
But if you're like
Well, I mean,
20,
actually, it's funny you say that because people who are 95 don't go out of the house most of the time anyway.
so would it be a
yeah.
risk?
So like, I mean, I don't know. I still recommend they get it, but probably
the
from
risk
like
is
their
low.
home care, hospice, home nurse, whatever the fuck, whoever they see.
Okay.
Yeah.
But like, I wouldn't. I don't know. Like, if they don't usually go to the grocery store, I don't know. I just get it from their doctor. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But like, yeah. I mean, if they don't, I don't know.
No, 'cause
I
I'll
still
say-
they should get it. But whenever somebody says, "Oh, they're 95, they won't want to come here," I like understand it.
Yeah.
So
I was gonna say because I do some cleaning for like older people. They usually just have their like Kroger and places just deliver it to them.
Yeah,
so like
yeah.
at a certain point, like they're already taking like less contact and leaving the house in the first
Yeah.
place.
You
so.
could deliver vaccines?
no,
I know Amazon's trying to deliver medicine. I don't know if they're doing vaccines.
No, they don't do
though.
vaccines because you have to have that administered by a healthcare professional.
Gotcha.
So is it illegal to give yourself a flu shot?
It's not okay. It's not illegal, but it's against my company's policy too, so I can't. Because I really wanted to do it myself for like 3 years in a row now, but every time I wanted to do it, my boss and somebody else is like, "No, it's against company policy. You can't do it." I'm just like, "Fuck! One of these days, I'm gonna catch him lacking."
So like let's say I somehow procured and stumbled upon a flu vaccine.
John has a random vial
I
of
have
some
had
shit.
certain people that I know who may or may not be coworkers who have told me that they've taken them home and given it to their dads or moms or whatever.
But I'm saying like if like a random Joe Schmo down the street who's not a healthcare worker just does it to
How
themselves.
the fuck does he just get a vaccine
is that
though?
legal? I don't know.
I mean, is it illegal to inject yourself with things?
I don't think it's illegal.
Okay, I was just that's
As long as
what
it's
I was
like,
wondering about.
I mean, like, I don't know how that looks though, because if you're like just a law enforcement officer, yeah, and you're walking in on, you don't even, okay, if they're injecting it the wrong way
officer,
too.
I swear they're like doing it where it's like in between their fucking toes and shit. Like, officer, I swear to God, this is a flu
have the
vaccine.
fucking belt
it
already.
has to go into the muscle. It has to go into
Yeah.
a muscle. So I
Yeah.
mean, like, you can't put it like intravenous. Like it's just a bad look. I don't know. But like I said, like if you know somebody who's not like like clinically
shooting up the fucking flu vaccine.
like clinically cognizant, like comes across a person just injecting themselves on the fucking street, like you know they're not gonna think it's a vaccine. So I don't know.
Like, dude, I swear to God,
Dude,
it's my
I just
EpiPen.
don't want to get the cold.
I don't know if you should trust random vaccines you find on the ground anyway. So
Yeah, that's fair. That's fair.
Only if it has bloodstains on it.
you guys seen that public restrooms and like even Walmarts and such and like you know those like Kensington
Needles on the floor.
needles on the floor everywhere, but also they'll clean needles with toilet paper. Like they'll poke
you
it.
stupid?
They'll poke it into the no. They'll clean it with the toilet paper. So like you open the toilet paper containers in the restroom, you just see blood stains on them.
Oh.
So yeah, if you live in those parts where like drug abuse is rampant, check your toilet paper before you use it
You might
because
be
you don't want to
wiping your
give
ass with
yourself
AIDS.
exactly, and your ass is like to your
Fleshy innocent,
bloodstream.
yes,
So
very has because you can take medicine through your ass. So yeah, that. Oh
Yeah.
my God, people are devious over there.
also your ass, fun fact, is the most accurate way to obtain a temperature. I've had patients we've had to held down like, to get a temperature.
Darren.
Hey, oral works just fine. Oral works just
I
fine.
think I have a cold, Darren.
Let me get my sterile gloves.
Have y'all ever noticed
I have
how
upstairs,
sharp
actually.
syringes are? It's just crazy.
I have syringes upstairs.
I'm just saying, have you ever noticed like how fucking sharp they are? Like it fucking
Yes, I
breaks
mean-
the skin like instantly. Like I don't know how that. I don't know.
I mean,
It's just
like,
crazy
have
to
you
me.
ever noticed how like splint? It's basically the same concept as splinter, like one focused point.
It's way more fine than a
I
splinter.
mean, it's
Yeah,
more, I'm
like
saying,
it goes
it's
in
this-
like nothing.
I'm saying like
Yeah.
the same like concept, like just a really fine point that goes in. Like, I mean, what else? I mean, like porcupine quills, anything that's
unless like the person has scar tissue, like it just goes in, like it goes straight in, like
Yeah,
like a fucking
I've
knife
seen
through
it.
butter.
Especially, like,
what were you
this-
saying about porcupine? Sorry.
like the same thing as like just like how they're shaped with like the point to kind of like just pierce and go in.
Well, the porcupine thing.
they, like,
that's,
barbed?
No, porcupines. They're hard to take out, but with
Yeah.
the syringes, they're easy to go in and out. That's
Yeah.
like the better part of a porcupine. But have you ever? Okay, this is really random. But John was talking about reviewing bathrooms. Have you ever reviewed a bathroom? Have you felt like you wanted to review
No.
a bathroom
Like,
before?
let me. So I was telling him I did this thing for a little bit, right? Anytime I would go to a place like a fast food place, a gas station, anything like that, I would leave a review for them on Google, and it would only be for the bathroom. Like I'd go there and I'd be like, 1 star, the bathroom is closed or some shit like that. I gave someone like 2.5 stars because I had to like physically leave the building and go somewhere else to use the bathroom one time.
That's fucking crazy.
I gave someone like 5 stars because their bathroom was like fucking pristine. I even
Have
put
you been
on
to Buc-ee's?
No, I
Bucky
haven't.
has some nice bathrooms.
You need to go to the Buc-ee's bathroom.
I went on there.
You need to
They're
go to
actually a
Buc-ee's
10.
bathroom.
When I went on
actually a
there,
10.
on my review, I said the gas station is kind of shitty, but this bathroom is fire, so 5 stars. Because the actual gas station itself was like run down and everything,
Yeah.
but that bathroom is nice.
You know the
dude.
employees are having a nice shit in that bathroom. Bro.
Yeah. I could tell. If you're gonna run a restaurant, a gas station, whatever the fuck, at least make it nice for yourself when you have to go take a shit. Like
Literally.
you're not gonna go drive to another gas station and take a shit yourself. So you might as well just make it nice.
Or maybe they just hold their shit in for their 12-hour shift. I
That's
guess.
usually what I do. Have y'all? Sorry, you were gonna say something originally. I don't.
Was I?
You were gonna say something originally. I didn't like.
on the
cut you
bathroom.
I was just talking about that. I was talking about the Buc-ee's bathroom.
Oh, yeah.
that is like
okay,
peak.
okay.
That
Bucky's
is
bathrooms
peak.
are fire. Yeah.
How often do y'all actually shit during like work?
Not often. Maybe in the morning, like a morning shit, but that's about it. So like maybe my first house, I'll have
I
to
try
take
and
a dump.
shit before I leave.
Yeah.
Okay. I was gonna say I've never ever take a shit during work ever.
I like a morning shit is probably it. 'Cause
I could
I'm
work
moving.
like a 14, 15, 16 hour shift and I will never do it.
Bro, asshole is clenched.
No, I do. Sometimes I get home and I'm like, you know, I'm like fighting for dear life, but like I just refuse to. It's like a moral thing for me. I
You
don't
want
know,
to shit on the company's dollar?
dude. I don't know how to describe it. Like,
Luke disagrees with you, Sophia.
shout out Luke. But I don't know what it is. Like, I just don't feel comfortable doing it. Like that shit just doesn't feel right to me. You know what I mean?
I mean,
Like,
I
shitting
clean
on
the toilets.
Is it literally?
afterwards,
Is
so
it
I
literally
know.
just shitting on the company's dollar? You don't.
I don't like taking shits anywhere but like my bathroom.
Okay.
Like
I mean,
anywhere
I can
else.
get that. Like same thing with like the Kensington Needles. You don't know where you're dropping your ass. I know I'm dropping my ass. 'Cause
I thought it was like related to. Never mind, but like
like a work ethic thing.
Yeah,
like,
I was like, what the fuck? But no,
I don't give a fuck about that.
That makes sense. That makes sense. Yeah.
I mean, because like even if it's like a friend's house or something like that, I still don't like to, take a shit in their bathroom.
Okay, that's very polite of you.
It just feels wrong to me. I've been to like customers' houses and stuff, and they tell me that they have like a bathroom for guests to pee in and a bathroom for guests to shit in. They have two different bathrooms for people to go to.
That is scary. Like, what are your concerns with your guests?
That's what I was saying. I was sitting there. I was like, Jesus Christ.
They know Bernadette is about to destroy their bathroom.
Yeah, because I walked to them. I was like, hey, do you mind if I use your restroom? He's like, number 1 or number 2? I was like,
God. No, the fucking look of desperation.
Holy shit.
They in the back of their head, they're like, I bet this guy got some nasty shit.
Oh, God. Code brown. You can tell, bro. Oh, my God.
So, like, funny you say that, because, like, I will take a shit elsewhere, because I don't feel like holding it in. But, like, whenever I do have to sit on a public toilet, I always cover it in toilet paper. Like 3 layers.
Yeah, in public places, like if I'm going to like a Kroger or some random, I will do that.
Yeah.
I will say if I'm at like a mall, I won't care as much because I know they clean the malls. So
you know what? If like the true 5 out of 5s have the the paper that's made for the seat. You know what I mean?
Yeah, the toilet seat covers. It's called
Yeah,
toilet seat covers. Yeah, my restaurant.
Stack like 4 of those. I'm good.
Yeah, I used to have those. So.
I don't know. If there's any like pee or poop or anything like that on the toilet seat, then I'll do that sometimes. You know what I mean? I don't know.
They say you don't sit on them.
Well, I mean, like sometimes
in the mall or something like that.
If I have to, I'll use like a gas station or something sometimes. But I try to avoid it when I'm like on the clock or anything like that. Like I don't know, during work, I'm just not in poop mode. I have to be like in a poop mode to like poop. You know what I mean?
Okay.
Okay. I don't know. I'm on a schedule of this shit. Like I do it twice a day. Okay, I can't do this during the middle of the day.
Oh, you have like a fucking a clock in your body.
It's part of my circadian rhythm, right?
Yes.
Shitting is part of my rhythm.
I don't even like poop it every day.
No, I do it twice a day. It's always
twice a day.
That's part of my routine.
Motherfucker got some fucking.
I do this shit.
Strong work
at 8 a.m. and then I poop at 9 p.m.
Yeah. I do it first thing in the morning, right after I wake up, and I do it right before I go to sleep. Typically, right as I'm about to shower.
Shit right before you go to sleep might be kind of a fire move, though.
Dude,
probably sleep more comfortably.
Yeah.
Going to sleep like 2 pounds lighter is a good feeling, dude. I can't lie.
I will say, one thing I hate doing is falling asleep like after I drink water because I know I'm going to have to wake. Like, I cannot go to sleep and have to pee at the same time.
So you go to sleep with a dry mouth?
No. I'll say if I know I've drinking water, I probably will regret it because I'll be having the best sleep and I have to wake up the piss.
Why not just pee before you go to sleep?
Because it takes a while for that to get to that point. I can't just drink water then immediately.
How big is your fucking prostate?
I don't know. Don't ask that.
I never say bladder. What the fuck?
I don't know, damn.
Yo, wait. This is okay. Be honest with me, guys. When was the last time y'all pissed yourself?
Like in my pants.
Like piss
in
my
general.
pants.
Like what about peeing on myself?
I mean, that's normal. I do that.
Okay.
I don't know about y'all, but like when I pee, like my stream's not normal, dude. I don't know like how else to describe it.
You get split streams, nigga?
Yeah, I do actually.
I would say 3rd grade, but that was more me peeing on myself.
Dude, like this is completely off topic. My pee stream is like a shotgun blast almost. Like I don't know how else to describe it. Like that shit gets like
that happens sometimes. It's like it's sticky on the hole, so it like it's kind of nasty. I'm sorry, listeners. It's kind of nasty. But like yeah, like it's not a steady stream at first. You have to like. Has to like open the flood. I don't know. You know
I know what you're talking about. I hate that.
So fucking
I know what you're talking about. It'd be like a 6 a.m. piss, and then it's just.
Dog, the other day.
You gotta clean up the floor. It's like, oh fucking damn it.
Dog, the other day I was like, I'm gonna see if I can like aim that shit real good and like pee in the toilet from outside the bathroom, right? So I did that.
Huh? Wait.
What happens when like
it loses power?
Yeah, it loses power.
Yeah, like the pressure washer starts to go down.
Walk towards.
Yeah. That's what my plan was, right? So I was standing like behind the doorway, right, like peeing into this thing, and when
how old are you? Like 5?
Just last week. Dude, when I did it, I was like, okay, I can handle this. But I forgot my stream isn't ever straight, right? So I couldn't aim this like a normal... Dude, no.
Did you turn your whole body sideways just so you could piss straight forward?
No, dude. Barely any of it even got in the toilet, dude.
Nigga, you pissed on your floor.
Like, maybe half of it got in the toilet.
The best shit I've heard in my life.
So you taking silly too seriously? What the fuck, bro? I'm not gonna lie, I have done that before, but I aimed this shit, when I was like fucking, I don't know, it was high school. Cause I was like, I have pretty powerful streams. I could
At
probably.
least you were like a little less developed. This guy's fucking 21. He was
Came
21
off of
last
his-
week.
It's
Like-
normal, bro.
Got off of his fucking 14-hour shift. Like, you know what I'm doing today when I get home?
Nah, I was
Sharpshooting, baby.
I was trying to use the shower and like I was waiting on the water to heat up, and I did it while I was bored waiting on the shower. You know what I mean? I think it's a normal thing to do.
Your mind goes to weird places when you're bored.
I think most people. Nah, I'm not gonna shout out any names with this one, but I remember specifically.
Expose him.
I remember like explicitly. There's a guy who we know. They sent like a Snapchat video of them like peeing through like a hole in their finger. When they did, they fucking
Dude, I know
pissed
who it
all
is.
over the hand. Yeah, I know.
Okay.
I know you know who it is.
I've never seen that. I don't
You know what?
want to.
This is I want to say 4th or 3rd year in a row where I've taken a photo of me taking my first shit of the year.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah, it's like a little.
That's a
I have
good
I have
little,
a little
like-
playlist.
That's a good little ritual
Google
to have.
photos.
I
yeah.
like that.
I'm always like doing like a little stupid. I'm like doing like a pog face or like some cute like face.
First
I'm
dump
like,
of 2020,
like,
whatever.
First shit of 2025. I'll show you guys when I took it this year.
Dude, that's awesome.
Jamie, pull up the shit photo.
Sometimes I send it to people. Sometimes I don't.
You just keep it for yourself.
It's
Yeah.
just a memento thing, you know?
I think it's funny.
Yeah, and you look back on it and you later.
You take a
years-
picture of the shit too.
No,
I would probably.
that's a little much.
That is a little
Each
much.
time I'd probably have like the picture of my selfie and then also a picture of the shit so I can remember the shits too.
Why would you want to remember the shits?
So you know what you were doing that day.
What you ate?
Yeah.
Yeah, that was chili night. That was Chipotle.
Yeah, this was this year. This was New Year's morning.
That's awesome. That's a good ass picture. This is a slightly different topic. Okay, it's a
That's
very
cool. We can
different
get off this topic.
Okay, a very different topic. So I was thinking about this the other day, right? So I was thinking about the deep web randomly, right? Okay, first off, y'all never been on the deep web, right?
No.
No.
Okay, have you ever wanted to go on the deep web?
Yes.
No. Not.
I
never
watched
wanted to
videos
go?
of other people going on the deep
'Cause
web.
all
I used to do that a lot too.
All I know is that you can do like human trafficking and like
Actually,
some,
most of the deep web is just like trash.
Yeah, it's
Like,
just
it's
random-
just nothing
Like
content.
trash.
It's just random websites and stuff, like
Yeah.
normal ass websites you'd find on Google.
Why is it called the deep web then? What makes it?
Because it's
deep?
just unfiltered web. Like
It's just stuff that isn't on Google or whatever.
yeah.
It's just stuff you can't
Totally
access by normal
unfiltered.
means. Yeah.
Yeah.
so like the wild west of the internet.
Yeah.
Basically. Okay.
But I was wondering, I was like, is it fucked up that like I was sitting around like wanting to go in the deep web and like find a red room and shit?
What's a red room?
Like the videos where you would watch like a live stream of someone being murdered.
No.
Oh, like gore hubs and stuff like that.
Yeah, but like
People
it's
watch that
like-
shit on Live Leak.
Yeah.
I mean, I know that, but like it's different. Like going on there, like
Watching
find like
it
a fucking
live?
live stream of it or something. You know
like
what
the
I mean?
Moss
Oh,
guy,
live
like when he
stream.
live
Okay.
streamed
Yeah.
it.
That's wild.
No, like a red room is like
Okay.
because I was like, damn, I want to go on here and find some like really fucked up, abhorrent shit. Like,
No, I
was
mean like what's the difference between like that and like watching a video? You know what I mean?
It's still
guess.
voyeuristic regardless. I see
Yeah.
what you're saying.
was
For
like,
me, I feel like the only reason I'm going to the dark web or the deep web is to like find drugs, but like that would be it. And then again, like I don't want Craigslist crack, you know? I'm not trying to
So you want the more mysterious deep web crack that people can't leave reviews about.
Actually, I think they did have like a lot of reviews and stuff on there.
Okay.
it would
They're
really
actually like very reputable sources.
the
the
thing
deep
is, like, I wouldn't even want to do that because that shit would be like laced with fentanyl or something. That's like my main. It's too much fentanyl in the drugs right now. If I knew that the deep web had like reliable drug sources and drug, like if I could find some cartel guy named Pablo, not Escobar, and he has some like really pristine weed and coke. And like it was verified by other people on that site, you know, like a gang drug review peer review site. I trust that, but like I'm not just gonna buy it from some random dude from Minnesota in the back of his van. That just sounds terrible.
That's probably about what it would be on the deep web.
That's what I'm saying. That's why I have like no reason to go on there. Rather
Because
just,
on the deep web, everything is completely anonymous,
yeah. So
or it should be. Typically, it's not. They'll still track you, but
I mean,
and
the
some people get,
FBI
like,
got their
murdered and
ways,
shit, but-
yeah. But that's my only
I
reason.
mean, they
for
could
ever
literally
being
like
a
it's on the
web.
deep web. They could literally sell you drugs. You fucking take it, pass out, and they show up and take you. Like, I don't know.
Yeah, they know my IP address.
They'd also just stab you. It'd probably be easier.
Yeah, it's Shelly on the meat market. I don't know.
I'll probably sell pretty well though.
If you're pretty skinny, I don't know.
I mean, like it's the type of cut, nigga. It don't matter what. You know what I'm saying?
Would y'all ever try like?
I'm not doing
Human?
cannibalism. Nigga, why did you go there so fast?
I've already had dog. I've already crossed that line.
Jesus
so.
Christ, man. No, I could not eat a person.
John's
Like,
You answered that so fast. So I was not expecting
there's
that.
no hesitation. Just red
You're like-
card on the field.
I don't know. Maybe like if it
Yes.
was present. Like yeah, okay, I would.
yeah. I mean, I don't know. I want to
couldn't,
try
like,
everything before I die. I don't know.
I would say like okay.
That's
I would say like
crazy.
the only time I would even like consider cannibalism is like if I'm like in a life or death situation and I have like children, family, or a spouse with me.
I mean, motherfucker, they're already dead. Who cares what I do with their body? I don't know.
That's what I'm saying. Like if I'm like if like let's say like we're in like there was this story of like this colonial family that got caught in the winter, and one of the people that they found that
You
was
mean the
eating,
Oregon Trail?
not the Oregon Trail, it was a different one, but like basically
That's a fire game.
but it was something
Based off a real tragedy.
it was similar to that. Basically, they went through like this old like cannibalistic graveyard because they found that these people ate people. And it was like this 17-year-old girl, this 35-year-old guy. It was like they didn't know if they were like murdered before or after, but it was like yes. Like to a certain degree, I could see like yes, to keep my family alive or whatever, we might have to eat a person, but I would that would never be my choice. You know what I mean? I would never want to
is
eat a
your
person.
choice.
I would never be like I'm gonna eat a person because I want to eat a person.
Isn't it crazy that like some people do it just because they get bored?
Yes, like that Japanese
Some
dude.
people are like, dude, I just want to fucking
There was
eat a
this
guy.
Japanese guy who was like, "Can I eat somebody? I want to try human flesh." And this dude from America was like, "You can eat me. I don't really care."
Yeah,
and,
he like
and the
let
Japanese
yeah.
killer was like, "Don't
everything.
do it." And he's like, "But I mean, you could kill me. I don't really care." The Japanese guy's like, "Well, I'm kind of hungry."
Yeah.
So he ate the fucker. And
It's
that was
crazy.
Did he eat
That's
his
so-
penis?
Yeah, he
Isn't
did.
that how that went?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think he ate his dick.
Yeah.
Which is the
It
weirdest
was
part of the
specifically
body.
a sexual thing. He wanted to eat his penis. Like,
I mean, if you gotta eat something, I mean,
You know, everything was
Why
probably
not?
either too bony or too muscular. You know,
why would it be?
it's
There's
not,
no
it's not a real
bone.
bone, dude.
no, I'm saying like everything else he would have tried
Oh,
to eat.
okay.
Yeah.
Maybe when your mom's around, there's a bone in it.
You got that boneless penis. Cannibalism is such an interesting topic. Do you know there was a Rockefeller or like a Rothschild, I forget, one of the rich families, and like he was talking shit to this tribe in South America, which is just some random, cannibalistic tribe.
Was it one of like the Rockefeller's kids?
Yeah, it was a
Yeah,
cousin
okay.
or something
I
like
think I know
that.
what you're talking about.
Yeah. Basically, he pissed them off, but they didn't tell him that they pissed him off. So he came there twice. First time he went there, he pissed off the tribe and the natives, and they're like, "We're gonna fucking kill this guy." Second time he came back, they killed him and ate him. And then his family's like, "Hey, didn't our son go over there?" And they're like, "No, what son? No, we didn't see
I mean,
anybody."
okay.
Suspiciously human-shaped bulge in his stomach.
Okay, if you were killed by someone, right? Like,
Okay.
like some random undocumented tribe or some random shit like that, right? Mm-hmm. Would you want them to eat you or not? Because I think
No, have you ever seen the movie called like The Green Inferno?
I mean, look, I think it would be wasteful if they didn't.
I'd rather they just fucking burn
wait,
me
what are my
alive or some
options?
shit, like to sacrifice.
I
me
mean,
to their
because like if
gods.
they're gonna like kill me, like I mean, they might as well get use out of me.
But like, what are my options though? Like, are my only
You're
op-
dead. I don't think you have an option. Like,
It's either they
Okay, what are
kill
the
you,
options for my corpse?
or
Are
they
the
kill you and eat
are the
you.
only two options that I get like dumped in a dumpster or they eat me? Are those the only two options?
Essentially.
yeah, probably.
Just I guess yeah.
dummy in a
Like
dumpster.
if they're not gonna like it's just I don't know.
What else would you? They're probably not going to give you like a ritual burial. They don't like you. That's why they killed you.
Well, I mean, I would prefer that, but
Yeah, I don't think it's another fucking like.
I'm just
bucket
saying, if
list
I have a
for you.
choice, that would be my choice. Or like I don't know, sending my fucking
know.
body back or
Like,
my
I think if
ashes
you had a
back or
choice,
some
you'd
shit
probably
like that.
not want to die. So I don't know.
I'm already dead in this scenario, so I don't get that choice. But I'm saying like
Exactly.
if I had a choice to what happened to my body, I'd rather just like I don't know, either them send it back or like
Yeah,
just
something.
them burn me and then some ashes back. I don't know, something for like my family.
I
to
mean, if
keep.
it's really cool, there's like a ritualistic sacrifice. I mean,
I mean, that's cool
kinda-
too, though.
that's kinda
Honestly,
cool.
but like,
you know,
if my only two options are they throw me in their dumpster or they eat me, like yeah, just eat me. I guess I don't know.
Because I mean, I
leave no
want
crumbs.
I want to know that like at the very least, like they're getting the use out of me. Like it wasn't.
You know,
for
because
nothing.
and meat's not even
what?
that
I changed
good
my
for you,
answer.
though.
I would want them to plant a coconut seed tree in me, and then like bury my body on the shore, and then a coconut tree grows.
That's fire.
Yeah,
That's fire.
And then they're eating little Darren nuts, coconut.
yeah, I mean, that's better.
Cool.
I'm giving
Fertilize-
back.
He brought back life from ashes to ashes
Yeah.
and dust to dust type shit. You know, that's cool. Circle of life, nigga. He reincarnated into a tree.
And then like my family can come see that tree.
Yeah.
Like a little,
The
like a little
Darren
stone
tree.
on it.
And then they see the tribe
This guy
just-
pissed off the natives. Beware.
Yeah, and then the tribe can eat your family, and then they can like plant, and like your whole
a
family
fucking
becomes a
patch
little
of
garden.
coconut
Yeah.
tree.
Dude, that's awesome. How sweet! What a nice little ending for your bloodline, Darren. That's so great.
They're like, damn, these people just keep coming to this island. They never learn.
And these trees are the best ideas we've had.
We just wanted to visit. We do want you to visit.
Yeah,
yes.
it becomes like a fucking tourist spot
Yeah.
and everything. Yeah.
Tourist trap.
tourist trap
God.
for real. There was this like meme about like dudes like romanticizing their death. How would you if you could choose
Oh, I
like the
know what you're
best
talking about.
warrior's
I know what you're
death?
talking
How would
about.
you want to go out? Because I know what I would want. Like, if you had to choose, like, a war... Like, think about all the movies you've seen, like, the hero... Like, think about it this way. Was it 2020 Endgame came out? 2019?
Endgame was 2019.
Remember 2019 Endgame? You grew up with Tony Stark all 10 years of your... Like, from the MCU. And so you see him, his final moments. He's like... He just fucking... And I'm Iron Man. Like, that type of shit.
I mean, he was, like, surrounded by his loved ones when he passed away. He got it pretty good.
No, I'm just saying, like, the heroes doesn't, like, he made the ultimate choice. Like, they were fighting a war.
But I feel like whenever people refer to, like, the hero's death, it's like a warrior's death kind of thing. Where
That
it's
was
like
a warrior's death, no?
I mean, like, I guess, like, the technical
He gave
definition,
up
it fits
everything,
it.
like,
But I mean,
everything
like,
he wanted.
the specific scenario where
It's
it's
like
like,
fighting?
like an army of one versus thousands kind of thing.
Okay.
Yeah.
I see what you're saying.
Like, that's the warrior's death people want.
To be honest, like I have all these like little fantasy scenarios in my head, but I never think about ways I'm gonna die, because that doesn't compute with my head. Like I don't think it's gonna happen to me.
Bro's like, nah, I'd win.
I don't know what it is. Like my brain tells me that like oh you're gonna make it. Keep going. I mean,
Just the snaps the Infinity Gauntlet as a regular guy.
because I think of like near death scenarios, and then I'm like thinking of ways around them. You know what I mean?
I mean, yeah.
Because
yeah,
I think in my head, I'm like, okay, like the 1 man versus the 1,000 army, like you said, and I'm like, okay, how do I get out of this? I think of ways to escape that scenario and win against the 1,000 people and shit. You know what I mean? I'm like, oh, I'm gonna grab the shield and fucking bash this dude, kick this guy down. You know, like I think about stuff like that more so than like, oh, I want to die to an army of 1,000 people.
Yeah.
Have you guys seen the ending of Halo Reach?
No. I know what happens, but I haven't seen
What
it.
happens?
So, like, the ending of Halo Reach, it ends with one objective. It's survive. And then a timer is on screen. They time how long you survive against an endless onslaught of Covenant. And then the game ends when you die. And then it plays an unskippable... Or that's not unskippable. It plays a cutscene. This is the only ending, by the way. The ending is you survive for as long as you can. And then when you die, the cutscene starts. And it's them just... teaming, like ganking you basically, like it's all these like Covenant just jumping on you, and you're like fucking punching them in the face and pushing them off of you and shooting them, but then one gets like the upper hand and it stabs you through the chest kind of thing.
Damn.
You just go down a badass.
So like, why is your mission survive? What happens to where like you get to that point?
The fucking ship leaves and you're stranded, and they're glassing the planet, so it's gonna be a desert wasteland later.
It's like Rogue One.
Oh,
Yeah,
so it's like
it's pretty
you
similar.
did what you needed
Halo
to
Reach
do.
is literally just Halo Rogue One.
Before Rogue
Okay,
One,
yeah,
by the
you
way.
just did what you
Yeah.
needed to do, and so it's just finish off your mission.
Yeah, you finished your mission. Now survive.
Got you.
Yeah.
That's
Survive
kinda,
for like
that's mellow as
5
fuck.
minutes or whatever.
I was gonna say,
as long as
like,
you can.
I'm gonna tell you, I was mine in a second, but I'm gonna tell you one of the ones that always stuck out to me. It was like an ancient, like, you know how like that warring period in China. Basically, this guy, it was a warrior.
You want to get like killed by the fucking Genghis Khan or
No,
some
no,
shit?
no, 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 no. I'm talking about his death, because this is actual historical death that fucking happened. And this shit was just pure aura. So I want to talk about this first, because this was really cool and I read about it. Basically, it was like this berserker warrior Chinese guy. And he was like really good at fighting. And then there was this guy who wanted, like, I forget which king it is. So just remember, he's a famous king, and he meets this warrior guy. The king, the warrior loses to the king, and so then the warrior becomes the king's best friend, so they start going on their conquest together. And so basically it's like the king, the warrior helps the king become king because he helps conquer and shit. And so now, you know how China works, now they want to take over after this king. So the warrior, who's now been like, you know, friends with the king, like, I think the king is losing the war, so he has to go to like kill himself, like commit like some ritualistic suicide or whatever. And so the warrior holds out an entire army of archers and like niggas with spears for an hour. And it's so scary because he's holding, like there's this palace and there's a bridge, and like he's beating the shit out. He's like 6'5". For some reason, this Chinese dude is 6'5". He's like slashing down all these niggas. He's taking arrows to the chest, and he's still going to where like the fucking cowardly commander doesn't want to walk on the bridge, and so all the archers just sit back and just lay the arrows. He just sits there and he doesn't fucking move, and like they don't know if he's dead or not. So they wait another 15 minutes. The motherfucker died standing up.
Oh my god!
God
Before
damn,
they walked to the
God.
bridge, he
That's
died
hard. That is
standing
aura.
up.
Holy
And
shit.
like he fought these niggas 1v whatever the fuck for an hour. He was so scary. They kept ranging him and ranging. He just kept standing there. And they didn't want to touch the fucking bridge until one of the guys was like, all right, go up there. And he's like, no, what? No, I'm not going up there.
Like, oh wait, he's dead.
Yeah, so finally one of the guys like
standing
he was standing there menacingly full of fucking aura. And then like, yeah.
That's
and
some
then,
like JoJo shit, dude.
and then,
I don't know.
so the guy managed like to do the ritual suicide so he didn't like get fucking ganked by the incoming new monarchy or whatever the fuck. But that was when I was like, that's sick as fuck. That's a homie right there. That was a fucking homie.
That is a ride or die.
Yeah, that was
damn.
fucking crazy. Like enemies to homies, bro. But like mine would be like, if it had to be something like that, it would literally have to be like me out. Like you said, like it would have to be like almost like a Rogue One. So I'm just physically I'm outsmarting you, but like I have to die for it. So like it would be like a situation where like I'm like playing defense and I'm running away, leading people into a trap, and then I'll hit him with that Five Nights at Freddy's like message and like a burning. I'll be sitting in a fucking chair drinking some shit, maybe smoking a blunt. Like, well, since you're here,
Bro, fucking thought hard about this.
yeah, and it was just like, well, you know, there's only one way out of this, right? And then I just like hit the button, the door is closed, and whoever needs to like die, I'm just like, well, I mean, you can grab a seat, grab a drink, but you can't get me. And then
I need like, okay, I'll tell you this.
okay,
I need like a rival in this scenario, right?
like a Vegeta.
Like a nemesis.
Okay,
Right. This is more like a Frieza
like
situation.
right?
Frieza.
Gotcha.
This is someone who's already come through and ruined my life before, right? So I'm coming through. This person, they might have murdered my wife and kids.
So you're going scorched earth, basically.
Yeah. So basically, at this point, I've lost everything. I'm going through. I'm like, you know what? This is it. We go through. We finally go through that 1v1. This is the ending of the story right here. This is that fucking Northman fight on the fucking like Mustafar planet. This is that Anakin versus Obi-Wan shit. Like, oh, you were like a brother to me. You murdered my family. I was like,
Oh, so that's the ending you went with, your best friend turning on you?
something like that. Yeah.
A rival, yeah. Someone you
Yeah, I
trusted.
can see something like that. You know,
Yeah.
doing all this shit. I'm like, you know, all this shit
ends
happens
now.
This ends now. We both end up killing each other on the spot and all that stuff. There's no fucking like, you know, there's no like, oh, the building's burning or something. You both kill each other and you both die at the same time.
on the spot, like stabbing each other, like type shit.
Exactly.
Yeah,
Like
yeah,
this
yeah.
shit is like poetic. This shit is.
Do you guys respect each other in the end?
Fuck
No,
no,
he
I
killed
hate
his
that.
family.
I hate this fucker. What do you mean?
There's no like, oh, good shot, GG's.
I'm at peace because I know he's dead, even though I'm dying. You know what I mean? Like, that type
yeah,
of thing.
yeah, like you win in the end because you put your
Because
family.
even with like a flame situation like that, like they can still get out. You don't know it. You're not gonna be alive to see it.
Well, no,
this
the
one-
whole point of the building is being closed up. Like you're not getting out, and the flame is more like explodes.
You can assume that, but you don't
Explodes.
know. Like you can assume that, but you don't know.
You're not even gonna survive.
It's
no
like
fucking-
some James Bond villain shit where you like tie someone up over like a pit of sharks and you like walk away.
That's a movie. This is real life, bro. There's no fucking real James
Dog,
Bond.
use fucking Five Nights at Freddy's as an example. Your
I
shit's
was
You
like,
sat
funny
on a
too.
golden throne while drinking fucking wine.
Yeah.
What are you talking about? This is not a movie.
Ah,
You
fuck
imagine
you,
yourself
fuck
on
you
camera.
guys.
Bro, imagine a universe where he actually had aura. That's crazy.
Anyway, continue with your little.
I mean, that's pretty much it. I
Oh,
mean,
yeah.
I go through, you know, I settle the score. That's what this one
Settle
is
the
called. It's called
score,
settling
yeah.
the score. That's what this one is.
In this situation, I got like invincible Superman type powers, right?
Okay.
There's like a nuke that's gonna like bomb the world,
Yeah.
right? And like I just want to like say one last goodbye to my loved ones,
Yeah.
right? I get one last good look at him. I pick up the bomb and I fly away as fast as I can. I got like my fucking hair flowing. I'm like my fucking uniform's like burning up
You're
and
like
shit. And I
fucking
got the bomb in my
mewing
hand.
as you fly into
Yeah,
space.
exactly. I got
like the Adam Warlock.
exactly. And then I turn around, I take one last good look at the Earth I'm saving, and I just blow up. And I like a giant firework in the sky, like the fucking Death Star 2 blowing up. And like that's me.
then
That's my hero's death.
Like an Iron Giant s just like
Yeah, exactly.
And then
Yeah,
your blood and guts just land on your like.
I mean, they're in space. There's no like gravity pulling on them. But
Well, if you're like invincible, I feel like
also, it's
that
like a
wouldn't
bomb.
burn
This
up.
shit's vaporized.
I mean, you said invincible.
So, I mean,
even if you're
You're fucking
even,
titanium
even if you're dead,
intestines
your
slapped
body
down
might
in the
not be
building.
like disintegrated. You know, it'll be partially there, like a
Part 2, the rain, the
only thing
hailstorm.
that-
like
Wait.
a chicken that got cooked halfway
You know what? The
through
only thing that remains of me is my heart, like my literal heart.
and
It's
it
like
lands in front of your daughter or something.
What the
Oh, yeah,
fuck?
they
Your
can-
daughter eats
yeah.
your heart and becomes the new you.
that's awesome, actually.
Yeah.
that's like how the power transfers.
Yeah,
She like gets
exactly.
batteries and
That
shit.
is
I'm like
fucked,
Aaron Yeager in her head. Okay, that's
Exactly.
this.
Yeah,
And you
that's-
just sit over her shoulder like, do it, do it.
Your fucking ghost.
No,
is
no,
like
that's
in
not.
her
That's
ear.
not. And like, instead of Aaron just fucking gaslighting the shit out of his dad,
That was so funny. We just sat.
no, I got on one knee and I hold my daughter's shoulder. I'm like, this is the example I set for you. You know what I
You
mean?
just rip out your heart and hand it to her.
Well, no, like she ate my heart, and like, that's
Yeah,
why she
I
can
know,
see
I
me.
know.
It's like the transfer of like my consciousness, basically.
Like the awful
But like
one.
she's the
or
only one that
for
can
whatever
see me.
it's
I don't know.
called.
I think that's
yeah.
cool.
Yeah.
It's a cool concept.
Pass it
Write that
down.
down.
Hollywood, get on that shit now.
Write that down. Like, that's how you actually want to go out. Like when you're like 70, you want to get this shit ready.
Oh, dude. That'd be kind of cool, though. I can see that. But I don't know. That's like... Isn't that weird that, like, that's like a trope amongst... I don't think there's, like, a feminine, like, warrior's death thing, is there?
No,
No?
Me and Hannah have talked about this. She's like, why do guys fantasize about this stuff?
Okay, so yeah, it's very much...
Because it's cool.
She's like, Darren, why can't you have cool hobbies like crocheting and stuff? Like, why do you have to
Crocheting?
Kill
Like,
your
why do you-
enemies
why
and
do you have
die
to
in
like
the
fight
process.
bears and nuke planets and stuff?
She thinks crocheting is cooler than fighting bears and
Crocheting's
nuking
pretty
planets.
cool, but
Than fighting a bear?
Fighting a
No.
bear is pretty
Yeah,
metal.
exactly.
I disagree, but,
Fighting a bear is pretty metal.
That's what I'm saying.
imagine being the guy who kills a bear with one shot. No one's ever gonna believe you.
yeah.
Is that? I mean, I know it's hard because they have like
No,
armored
you have to
skin.
hit the exact right. You have to hit their heart, like the exact right spot, because there's so much fat that can prevent
Yeah.
it. Like you need like a really heavy duty revolver to do it. But imagine being the guy who gets pounced on by a bear,
goes like,
and then you shoot it in the heart, and
it
it dies in one shot. No one's ever gonna believe you.
No.
Funnily enough, the one time I have heard of someone actually doing that, the bear didn't even pounce on him. He just fucking like sat there, aimed the gun, shot, and it just dropped dead and died.
Damn.
Like it was like running at him and he just,
Do people believe?
I mean, it happened. He did it.
Like who said?
The guy.
People believe him?
People found the body of the bear.
Okay.
I mean, if you find a fucking bear
Ooh,
with
would you
one
taxidermy
bullet
the
hole,
bear that you kill?
Yes,
That's how I would
yes,
taxidermy.
yes.
Nah, this fucker. This is going right up on my mantle.
I would dead ass have a bearskin rug.
I would turn it into a cape.
That's fucking
Yeah,
crazy.
like the bear's head is a hood I'd put on.
Oh, like how the hunters have the wolf
Yes,
clubs? Yeah,
yes.
yeah, yeah.
I mean, that's cool and all, but like, when are you gonna wear that?
When is
really?
All
winter?
the fucking time.
You're gonna
killed
wear
the
that shit
damn
to the
bear.
hospital.
Yes, I'll wear it to work.
You're gonna wear that shit
That's
to
like
work.
some Undertaker
No,
shit.
okay, you know what?
me.
I have like a coat rack, and I like as a corner piece in my room. I put the bear thing on that, and then people are like, "What is that?" I'm like, "I'm so glad you asked." and then I put it on. So like, there's this bear in the forest, right?
And anyways, I started blasting. Oh, that'd be so cool. Ooh, okay.
Then I would mount the gun I killed it with on the wall.
Fair.
I think you have to at that
Yeah.
point.
Lion skin or tiger skin hood?
Lion skin.
Lion
Because I think
skin.
the mane goes harder than the stripes.
I kind of.
Also, I never fuck with like the.
But tigers are
tiger.
like known for being like lions are ferocious, but tigers are known for like catching bodies.
I'm like a fashion over function kind of guy.
Okay, so you don't want like the prestige of knowing you killed like a.
I still killed a fucking lion.
You did
Who
kill a
gives
fucking
shit?
lion, but lions are lazy. A lioness is way more aggressive than a lion man.
Does it
Funny
have the
enough.
mane? Does this hood have the mane? Like does my rug or whatever the fuck have a mane?
I mean, yeah, if you
it a
killed a
male
lion, then yes, you get the mane.
Okay, I'll have the mane then.
Okay, I would turn the lion into a cloak, and I'd turn the tiger into like a rug.
That's fair.
I mean, I think because I think that would match better with like everything else.
Honestly, like
Turn a
what-
tiger into a throw blanket for my my
can't.
couch.
For your fucking like guest bedroom or some shit.
it's like, where'd you get this wacky ass rug? I'm glad
I'm so glad you asked.
So I was in a safari in Africa, right?
Yeah.
Poaching is so scary to me because that's what people want to do. They just want you to ask why they have the thing. Where'd you get this elephant rug
Well, I'm
from?
so glad you asked. I did an illegal activity and poached into
I just shot this innocent creature.
Yeah.
One of nature's gentle giants, except for that elephant that like killed that lady and
What
then
the fuck do we
destroyed
want
her
to kill
grave.
elephants? Like you can't even like turn the skin into anything. You know what I mean?
No,
I
the
shot one of
ivory.
the 40
The ivory.
remaining blue
I know the
rhinoceros.
ivory, but like you're just gonna sell it. I don't know. Like there's no like. The elephant
It's
is like
worth
kind
more
of
than
elephant is
gold.
like defenseless too. Like they're seen as like peaceful animals.
Yes,
you know what I mean?
they're-
Like they can fuck you up. But
They're
you
generally peaceful though.
yes, like
They're
I don't know.
cool.
Like imagine like bragging that you killed an elephant. That's so lame to me.
Yeah, that's like a majestic.
It's not a
like,
predator. Like-
yeah, it's like killing a fucking blue whale. It's like why?
Yeah.
Like what did they do to deserve this?
I don't
Yeah.
know, killing a blue whale if you're like, I mean, they don't kill blue whales, but I mean like killing
you-
whales in general. If you're like an Inuit person, that's like badass to me. I don't know
If you're using,
because I mean that's literally like their culture.
They kill whales and seals. If you're gonna eat the fucker, fine. But
Well,
like,
they don't even like just eat them. They use like every single part.
yeah,
of
the whale, the oil for like lamps. I'm like,
Yeah,
okay,
exactly.
I think sperm whales are different. A blue whale, I don't see any point in killing.
That-
Yeah,
that's
they
just
don't
a-
kill blue whales. I know that.
Yeah.
That just seems a little excessive. Like you
say
just need
a
a
blue
fucking
whale-
18-wheeled bus whale.
A blue whale, I don't think would ever like just be like aggressive to you. There's like no point.
I think it would accidentally kill you.
Yeah, do it on accident.
Yeah, they would never eat. Because I mean, they've eaten people in the past just because they're trying to like fucking get their krill or whatever the
I
fuck.
don't want to eat you.
It's like,
They can't even swallow people. Actually,
What?
their esophagus is literally not wide enough for a person to fit inside. It's just their
Really?
mouth.
I mean, they
Yes,
eat
a whale can't even
shrimp and
swallow you.
krill, so
Yeah.
I always assumed like they just had like a
Also,
huge
the
throat.
giant brushes are used to filter out.
Yeah, for like
larger
a
things.
bristle or whatever, like
Yeah.
braille or bristle, whatever the fuck it's called.
I always forget those are
Baleen, I
teeth.
think.
They're like technically their teeth, but like not.
Yeah.
They're like a filtering mechanism. They
Yeah,
filter
yeah.
out like bigger things that they can't
So it's
swallow.
a big mouth, tiny throat.
Yeah. Are you freak? It's a fucking beautiful, majestic creature.
This dude just wants to fuck a whale right in the blowhole, and
I
he's
mean,
like just sitting
that's why
here
he's
like-
eyeing your mom all the time. Good one.
Yeah, okay, bud. All right, pal. I got you on my list now.
Sean Asshole is.
I hope you remember my fucking my end of days story. All right, Darren. It's coming.
Okay, I'm his
coming.
nemesis now.
What do you think that rat's life was before he was taxidermied?
Hugo?
Yeah, how do you think
Well,
Hugo
hold on.
was
Let
fucking?
me grab Hugo.
Yeah, what was Hugo's life like? If you had to imagine. Hugo in the can we get a Hugo in the chat, folks?
Hugo is
Hey guys, if you
goated.
made it this far in the video, comment Hugo in the comment section.
Yeah,
You comment Hugo girl.
I like that more. Okay, Hugo
Yeah.
girl. Yeah.
Hugo girl. Man, this is my goat. This is my son. I mean, like, honestly, when I look at him,
is that a vagina? Or
Okay, so for the audio
That's not
listeners,
important.
explain who Hugo is.
Hugo, we got him at the World's Oddities Expo, my girlfriend and I. He's a lovely little white rat in a bathtub.
Taxidermied rat, by the way.
Taxidermied, yeah, of course. And he's drinking a Corona. And he's just having a
chilling.
good old time in the bathtub.
He's a
He's
nonchalant little rat man.
When I see him, I just get my vibes. You know, like
Just a chill guy.
I feel like he just understands me when I look at him on like a spiritual level.
That's how
Almost.
Alfonso wants to feel in his death scenario.
Yeah. That's a luxurious ass rat. I'm not gonna lie.
I don't know, like, I really fuck with Hugo. I think he's goated. I mean, like,
Hugo's goated. The fact that they even got him like gripping that shit is impressive to me.
it is like I want a Corona right now.
Motherfucker, not sponsored by the way, but this motherfucker like just sipping a cold one, enjoying a nice, bath.
If I could turn into any animal, it would be
say it would be a
Hugo.
rat.
Don't be a
It
rat,
would be
Tom.
Hugo, dude.
Okay.
Not just any rat. It would be Hugo.
If you're Hugo, that's fine, but like just
But
a
you're
rat,
taxidermied.
so,
Okay.
he's just a chill guy.
I mean, I guess he likes a simple life.
yeah. What the fuck's wrong with that? I can't chill. What the hell?
Bro, fun police, am I right?
That's what I'm saying.
No, I corrected myself. I guess he likes a simple life. That's fine.
Yeah,
How do y'all feel about taxidermy in general? Like,
I don't like
if-
it.
The animal's already dead.
It was there. I had to get it. I don't like
ethically
taxidermy.
opposed, but Hugo is an exception.
Yes.
Clearly, his actions don't follow his compass.
I mean, sometimes I'll bend my morals. It'll depends.
We're all hypocrites. But for me, it's
Yeah.
like, I don't know. I was thinking, like, if Snowy were to die, like, would I taxidermy
I actually
her?
want to turn Kai into a rug.
What the fuck?
And like have her in front of the fireplace. I've talked about this before with my girlfriend. She's like, if you do that, I'm gonna get so mad. And I'm like, I don't know.
That's so.
Just wait.
That's so. Weird.
Just wait, babe. We'll see.
No, it's like I don't know. It's like she's always with me. Kind of.
I
thing.
would want her, like, just taxidermy in like, a sleeping position or something like that. Just, like,
Yeah, like
It's
she's
even
like
worse.
What do you mean?
I mean, a rug also has function. Like she gave
I
back
don't
to me.
want to step on my dog.
You don't have to step on it. I'll tell my guests not to step on that. It's just like a set piece.
You have like your guests walk in, like, oh hi, you got a puppy sleeping in the corner. Oh no, they're dead. They died 5 years ago. Like, what the fuck? Like, why do you want her
It
fucking
would be
curled
more
up in the corner?
ornate, nigga. It would be more, either it should be
What
standing
if you get
and
a
like,
second dog and they like start
want her
playing with the
standing?
dead dog?
either like, it'd be like, what's that, like the pointing position where they have like the one up and
You said you wanted her at sleeping position.
I said I'm customizing I can change my mind. I can change my mind.
She's your dead dog. Why are you customizing her like a fucking action figure?
I'm
What
just
the fuck are you doing?
like Darren said, she will always be with me. So I'm thinking how to best execute
I said
that
something
plan.
that's like objectively very outlandish, and he just had to fucking one up me.
You know what we did with my dog? We got his fucking paw print. That's my dog always being with me. I don't need to turn this fucker into a rug.
But imagine they're above your mantle though. That'd be kind of.
I'm not mounting my dog's head on the fucking wall.
That would also be cool. I'm not gonna lie.
just in like an Akaya smile, just like
I
our
think I put antlers on her.
yeah for
jackalope?
Christmas or
Yeah.
something like that. Fuck. Make your own cryptid.
I don't know, like I said, I'm more of a fashion over function guy. So
So what, you're gonna fucking wear her? You're gonna turn Kai into a belt?
she's not big enough
let me
for me.
stick
She's not
out
big
like
enough
a
for me to
kayak as
wear.
a hood.
But she's
Yeah.
not big enough for me to wear. I think a rug is more practical.
Oh,
I
yeah,
don't know. I think it
probably.
looks nicer too.
Yeah, like
I
a
mean, you
little-
could turn
like a
her head
throw
into
rug.
like a beanie.
That's just weird.
That is weird. I don't
Oh,
know.
that's weird. Okay, all right.
I disagree with John.
I think that is. The beanie's gonna get dirty, and it's like I don't know if
I'm gonna throw that in the wash. It might get all fucked
Exactly,
up, and I
yeah.
might pop out.
No,
and just,
the thing
like-
is, like, you can't just wash that. You have to bring it
To, like, a
to a
cleaners?
dry cleaners, and you have to explain to the dry cleaners.
why you have a fucking taxidermy
Like, I don't
dog?
know.
I didn't even fucking think about that. If you have a rug made out of your dog on the floor, it's gonna get dirty. You're gonna have to clean it.
I'll learn how to clean it. I'm not gonna bring it to somebody and explain that story. It's kind of sad, but I'll clean it. I'll find a way.
Yeah.
Dude, they would think you're so fucking crazy.
I know. That's why I'm gonna do it. It's fine.
It's like, look, this is a long story, but this is Kaya. Could you please?
Oh, it's just a rug. I got it custom made.
Those are really weird teeth. Don't worry about it.
I don't know, because I feel like dogs don't live that long.
14 years is a decent span.
I mean,
though.
I get that, but you're gonna have a lot of rugs by the end of your life.
I'm like,
Probably, how often do you buy a rug, John?
How often do you buy a dog? What the fuck?
you probably buy a dog more often than you buy a new rug.
Exactly. So I'm saying, like, you probably keep this dog rug for a while. So
That's what I'm saying. Like, you just gonna
Imagine after you die, right? And like your kids are sorting out your belongings. It's like, what about the Kaya rug? I throw that shit out. I think it's weird. It's always creep me out.
That's exactly what would
If
happen.
anything,
too.
just bury the Kaya rug with me. You know what I'm saying?
That's fine. You know what? I'm gonna put that in my will. Okay.
Yeah, just like if you don't want it, give it to me.
Cover me with all the dog rugs and then bury me.
Just wrap him in the Kaya blanket
This is
casket.
getting weirder and weirder. And they're all coming from him.
I don't think it's out of the ordinary. I'm not gonna lie.
I like that. It's a nice sentiment. I fucks with it. Because like
I don't
really,
know, like imagine like your
mounting her
hearth.
head on the
Imagine,
walls, a
imagine
nice
your
sentiment.
hearth, right? Your fireplace.
Yeah,
You got the
yeah.
Kaya rug, and then you're sitting in your chair with your fucking pipe, just like reading. Oh, that's a vibe. I don't know. It's like
Fido.
then you have your live dog like sitting next to you.
Yeah.
And your dog's like, why do you love this rug more than you love me?
I don't. I'm just like I don't know.
I appreciate the memories of.
Yeah,
what
this
rug-
was my first dog.
Yeah.
And, like nobody can ever replace like the first dog. You know what I mean?
Yes. I understand.
You'll never be a replacement for my first
I'm not
dog.
saying that. I'm like it's just different. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
I still love this dog.
It's the
but
first
different.
time. So it's like like
It's like a parent whose first child dies. And
Yeah.
you're sitting there with your rug of your first child, and you're like, sipping your mimosa, like in front of your second child. It's like, Mommy, why don't you love me?
you'll never be like him.
I'm saying I still love the second dog. I'm just saying like
But not the same.
yeah, exactly. It's not like
Not
I don't know.
enough.
No, like,
You don't love that dog enough.
Like
That's
the
not what that
first
means. It's
time
just- it's
experience
just
is like
different. Yeah.
it's like a canon event. You will never forget the canon event.
Yeah.
So every other event, it's like it's still important.
Like
it's
that
still
dog is why I
impactful.
have this dog.
Yeah, exactly.
You know?
She's the reason you're here, Sparky. You know, like, you know, she walked so you could run, type shit. You know,
nah.
it's just paying homage to the goats.
I mean,
I
okay.
raised you better than this one, Sparky.
Yeah,
Know
yeah.
that.
There's a reason you're here right now, and he's not.
Holy shit.
Take him as a
Like
lesson.
I'll say it like this: there's a reason why people still say Kobe when they make a shot. Like it's the legacy that like the dog has left behind. That's why you kept the rug in the first place. You know, it's like it's the
So you're just gonna
impact.
go, Kaya. Snowy.
Snowy down.
This is for you, Snowy.
Snowy's 7. She got 7 years, hopefully. So like, I'm not thinking about her death, but you know, fucking one of our other
You know what?
creatures passed away recently. So I'm thinking
The cat died, Rip Nibbles,
Yeah.
with the goat.
the goat. So it's a shit like that. Gotta-
Also, just so the listeners know, Snowy has like a giant fucking.
she looks like she
bee
got
sting on
stung
her
by a
face.
fucking bee, but there's
It's so
no
funny.
insect. It's the middle of
We
winter.
don't know why her face is swollen yet, but she looks so fucking stupid. I don't know what it
Dude.
is.
You know what's crazy? You say that because I actually have nightmares of like me losing Kaya or like Kaya dying.
Just
It's
abruptly.
like it's like a weird recurring dream for the past couple months
Actually, I've had
Yeah.
that dream too,
of Kaya.
specifically about Kaya. Yeah,
That's scary.
yeah. I don't know why.
Ugh.
like you just wake up and she's just still.
No. Like there's like a there's like context behind it. It's like it'll just be a normal day in my dream, and then she like runs away, or like she dies, gets hit by a car or something,
Oh,
or like
so
I
abrupt.
just find her dead. Yeah, it's like oh shit, like what do I? I'm just like scared, and then I wake up, I'm like oh where's Kaya? Where's Kaya? And then I like look across my room, and she's just like, the fuck are you tweaking about?
Yeah. I don't know. Like in general, I don't handle death well and stuff like that.
Okay, John.
I mean, I don't know.
What do you mean by not handling death well? Can you
Dude,
elaborate?
Nibbles was here for like 2 months, and I was like devastated.
Oh.
Like I was like so upset when Nibbles died.
Oh.
That was our cat. That was KJ's cat. Motherfucker was a goat. But yeah, I was like so fucking upset when that cat died.
Okay. So like
It came at a very bad time for me too, to be fair. But I mean, just in general, you know.
Gotcha. Okay. I can see that. For me, like, I don't know, I've lost too many like people in my life to where like death.
I mean, yeah, I have to.
Same.
No,
too.
I understand. Like, I see what you're saying, but like for me, it's like, I'll say it like this. My mom like makes me laugh when she talks about when she does. She's like, "Look, if I'm suffering, just pull the plug, bro. Don't let me suffer. Just let me die."
I've
And
walked
so-
past dead people in the hospital. I'm like, oh, they're dead. You know. So
I mean, that's how I am with like other people who are
Yeah.
dead, but with someone I know, it's different.
I get that. There's an emotional connection. But for me, it just comes down to like my headspace because my mom was like, at least they're not suffering anymore. They're not in pain anymore, and like they're at peace in a way.
Yeah.
You know,
That's how it was with Nibbles, because that fucker was...
he was old.
Dude, you could hear him coming before you saw him, because you could hear him fucking breathing from across the house and shit. Like that, he was old as shit.
He was old. He was an old cat.
He probably just
chill guy.
He probably just asphyxiated in his sleep or something.
I mean,
don't
he
know
died
what
in a
happened.
sleeping position, from what I remember, because he died under my bed.
Oh, that's where he died?
Yes.
Yeah,
Oh.
died under my bed. Because I woke up at KJ was just like, Nibbles is dead. And I was like...
In your room?
Exactly. He was in my... KJ was in my room. He was like, Nibbles is dead. And I was just like, are you fucking with me right now? I'm like, there's like no way. I'm like, what do you mean Nibbles is dead? And he's like, no, he's dead.
Dude, you woke up and he just... Wow.
No, I woke up at KJ's room and he just told me Nibbles is dead. I was like, no, what are we doing right now?
See, I walked outside and I saw KJ with a shovel.
Yeah.
And I was like, oh, what's he digging a hole for? I was like, I thought he was just digging a hole. Because, sometimes dudes just dig holes.
Did you make the connection?
No. I was just sitting there. I was like, oh, dudes just dig holes sometimes. I mean, it's normal. So I was like, yo, KJ, why are you digging a hole? He's like, oh, Nibbles died. I was like, oh, well, shit. That sucks. And then we left.
But you said you were devastated.
Oh, no, I mean, I was. It hit me later.
Oh.
Yeah, it hit me later on. Because, this is the day after I found out another family member died.
Yeah.
So, I was like, oh, shit.
Yeah.
But yeah, I didn't know how to respond to that.
Y'all
I was just
texted me, and I was actually... It was funny. I was taking my first year shit, actually.
Oh, nice.
Y'all texted me.
Oh my God, it all ties back.
It's literally the fucking photo I showed you earlier.
Wait, was this New Year's Day? What day was this?
It was a Sunday. That's all I remember. It was a Sunday.
Oh, then it was the 2nd?
Damn, you didn't shit till the 2nd?
Yeah, wait.
I commend your intestines, bro.
Wait.
That's impressive.
When was
He was alive
let's pull the
Saturday.
calendar.
He died Sunday.
In the arms of
The first was on Wednesday. Okay, never mind. I was just taking another shit. Sorry. But,
Damn, just any other shit.
yeah, I was taking a poop, and then y'all texted me, and you were like, Nibbles died. I was like, no! I was like, what?
On the toilet?
Yes, I was. I literally went like, no, like verbally. I was like, oh, like, I don't know. I felt bad.
Yeah.
What a way to find out.
This one's for you, Nibbles. You just take a shit and flush it.
No, I remember. I was texting you guys about something. It was literally in the podcast group chat, and then you were like, "Did you hear about Nibbles?" I was like, "No, what happened?" He was like, "He died." I was like, "Oh my god!"
Yeah.
Yeah.
Damn.
But all in all, life moves on. But we carry them. Okay, we always kind of talk about this, but like, how do you feel about like the whole dying twice adage of like, you die once when you die, then you die again when no one is left to like remember you type shit. How does that make you feel? Like, do you get like a sense of like melancholy? Do you just feel like
So I like want to leave something behind before I die.
Mm-hmm. It's like something lasting, or like just as lasting.
Like
as
I'm still on
possible?
this earth in a way.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, there's a lot of people you can think of like that who like they left their mark.
Martin Luther King.
I mean, they're like
Jr.
park
Boulevard.
benches named after veterans and stuff. I mean,
Yeah.
that's their mark on the world. I know. I walk by it in the park and I'm like, I don't know who the fuck Edward Lee was,
But he did something.
Yeah, I mean, I see his name. I mean, that's his mark. Like, he didn't die because I just remembered him. So,
I'm gonna be remembered for something.
yeah, exactly.
I'll tell you that right now. I'll be remembered for something.
I don't like how ominous that's. Josh, I'm
gonna bomb the courthouse downtown. It's gonna be a day in infamy.
But
That's
I
how
will be
they're gonna-
remembered.
I will be remembered.
It wasn't me that said it. That's all I'm gonna say.
Bruh.
That's all I'm gonna say.
That's how it's gonna. You're gonna frame me, and then
Perhaps. I mean, you
well,
never know.
then I'm gonna be remembered for it.
Maybe,
then
maybe I want you to be remembered for
He'll
it.
hit you with the fucking. It was me all along, Barry. It was I who planted
See, look,
the bombs.
if I was a serial killer, right, like the Zodiac killer or some shit like that, I would want to be remembered for that shit. You know what I mean? Like,
I mean, that's why he fucking fucked with the cops, because he wanted to like make an image or make a name.
Yeah,
for
but like
The thing is, we
after-
don't know who he was.
yeah.
Oh no, I'm thinking
Yeah.
of the Unabomber. I'm thinking of the Unabomber. I'm tripping.
Because I mean, the Zodiac killer did fuck with the cops and everything, but
Yeah.
he
But
never,
They never caught him.
Yeah.
At least not while he was alive.
Yeah, I think they found out who he was after
It's
he
like
died.
3 fucking people they've said he could be. So I mean,
Yeah.
I don't know if they found like the guy, but
Regardless, like after a certain point, I'd be like, well, I'll tell him it was me. When I'm like on my deathbed, you know what I mean?
Yeah, I mean that's what that one lady. I don't know if you ever heard about it. You remember? Do you know one of the catalysts to the civil rights movement was Emmett Till?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I know.
And then that like
yeah.
inspired Martin Luther King and stuff like that. The lady who said that he tried to rape her on her deathbed said, "Yeah, that never happened, bro. I was capping."
Yeah.
She sparked the civil rights movement. And she was like, "Yeah, it was all. I literally just sent her like a 14-year-old to death."
Yeah.
in a very gruesome way.
Yeah.
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 Yeah. And she's like, GG's. And then,
Yeah, some people just do really fucked up things. They were just not good people.
And then
Yeah.
they just don't want to die with that stuff on their
and then
chest.
yeah, right before they die, like, yeah, I'm an awful person. Goodbye.
have someone come by and like convert them on their deathbed. They're like, oh no, I'm going
Does
to
that
heaven
shit
now.
even like that shit would piss me off?
There's
I'm
a
not even,
Family
like,
Guy
super
gag about
religious.
that. It's like Osama
Yeah.
bin Laden, like the Navy SEAls come in, and he just
Oh,
like he raises
yeah.
his hand, I accept Jesus Christ as my Lord and Savior, and then
he
they
gets
shoot him,
in?
and then the next clip is like him in heaven. He's like, yes.
I think
Yeah.
about like like the movie God Is Not Dead or whatever the fuck.
That's a movie?
That's
Yeah.
what that movie's about. The fucking they're trying to convince their teacher to like become
The
Christian.
evil atheist teacher.
Yeah, they have like an evil atheist teacher, and they're trying to convince him to become Christian. He's like, "No, I'm an evil atheist.
I've seen
I don't
that movie,
believe
like,
in
3
God."
times.
I haven't actually seen it. I just heard what happens. But at the end of the movie, he gets hit by a car, and the kids run over to him, and like instead of like calling an ambulance or anything like that, they're like, "Convert, convert." And while he's like laying in the street dying, he converts.
Isn't that the movie with the rock song where it's like, my God's not dead, he's fully like that song goes hard.
Oh, dude, I
But-
used to hear that in church all the time when I was younger.
Did they play the Fish radio?
Yeah,
Yeah, that shit was
yeah. My
fire.
grandma used to love that shit.
That
I
is
love
such
that
an
song.
Shout out, Gran.
That's
I didn't like the radio station much, but like that one song is fucking
That
good.
is such a terrible end to any movie ever. Instead of calling for this ties back with saying medical assistance or religious help. Nigga, I got hit by
It
a
does all
bus.
tie in. That's crazy.
Save me.
Okay, you can extend your life for like another year maybe, or you can have
A full recovery.
or you can have eternal salvation. All right, I think you're.
dude.
That's what
This dude.
there is a difference.
Nah, that's fucking. Imagine 5 of your students like, Joe, just accept him into your heart, bro.
Like it's crazy because I think
Why can't you do both? Why can't you accept it into your heart and then live to tell the tale and live to spread the gospel? Isn't that like the better option?
Yeah, but they weren't thinking about that shit, were they?
whoever
Just
wrote
let
that
him in,
movie
bro.
is crazy.
Just let him
Yeah,
in.
exactly. It's like I saw a YouTube video about him.
Jesus.
Well, you actually
Christ.
know the guy who wrote that movie.
Yeah,
That's crazy.
I don't know his name, but I saw
Yeah.
a video. He's like kooky guy. He wrote weird books and stuff. But
Yeah.
there's actually like a sequel to that movie too. It's even
Yeah.
weirder.
It isn't. Is it like a sequel, or is it just like?
I don't
the same
remember. I
name?
never saw the sequel personally. I just remember like them like in the video mentioning he had a second movie. I don't even know if it's like the same cast or anything. But
I
premise
doubt
is
it.
roughly the same.
Okay.
Another poor civilian gets a hit. Convert.
We should montage those movies.
What do you mean?
Like there's like a company that makes those movies, and it's all like the same type
Premise?
of stuff.
Yeah.
It's all the same stuff. You know what I mean?
No, there's literally a company who goes out of their way to like publish Christian films that are like low budget.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Is that what the Velocipaster was about?
No,
No,
that is
that
not
is-
at all what the Velocipaster was about.
I'm pretty sure that's satirical too. It's not.
There's nothing satirical about the Velocipaster. He is real.
My bad.
Okay, shout out JonTron, but y'all ever seen like have y'all checked in with JonTron's
He
videos?
uploaded like 2 days ago.
Yeah, I fucking watched him talk about Animorphs. I think you were talking about Animorphs. Someone was talking about Animorphs with me.
I told you about Animorphs a little bit.
Yeah, and I finally I watched like him do the whole like thing about the TV show. I was like, yo, this fucking show is bonkers.
Animorphs in general is bonkers from what
It's
I
about
understand.
it was about like children having PTSD and murdering like aliens and people as animals and then living with those actions and having shell shock
Yep. Yeah.
for a
It's,
galactic war.
yeah. It's a book about war. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's
Never would have
not
got that from the title or the cover.
the fucking
cover art.
pictures.
The cover
Yeah.
art,
Yeah, just like random kids. And then they got like really weird like morphs. Like they would start morphing into like weird shit. Like
Yeah.
like turning to a starfish. And I was like, what the fuck? What does a starfish do in battle? Like the fuck?
I mean,
They can regenerate.
yeah.
They can make clones.
So but they have all the mobility and like skill of a starfish. That's it.
If I had a
not like-
superpower, I would want.
They'll last you.
If I had a superpower, I'd want to be able to like do what they do on the cover of every single Animorphs book, but I'd want to stop halfway each time.
Ew.
So instead of like fully transforming into a starfish, I'd
Ew.
want to be like halfway between that like
So
starfish
you
and
be
human
Patrick
hybrid.
Star?
You're like half a beast boy. You're just like
Yeah.
turn into like a human beast hybrid.
Yeah.
Well, you know what's fucked up? They can't even like stay in those forms for like more than an hour. They stay like that forever. So it's probably just child soldiers stuck in whatever animal they morphed into.
They're not real, Alfonso. Calm down.
They are to him. He saw it in a JonTron video. It has to be
It
real.
has to be real, bro. Even JonTron dressed up as a little alien and started sassing them. It was so funny. But yeah, no, that's a crazy. War and children should never mix. But
I disagree.
The Crusades would disagree.
we all look back to
The United
that time
States
and said
would
that was
disagree.
terrible. But we look back and say this was awful. We shouldn't have done this.
Depends on who you ask.
No, it shouldn't.
It depends.
What kind of podcast?
Do you
am I
think
on?
18-year-olds are still kids?
Yeah.
Uncle Sam
Well, look at
says.
the world you live in. So
Yeah.
yeah,
So like Uncle Sam says different, but I think they're still children to a degree. Like legally they're adults, but like 18 versus like a 20-year-old in knowledge is fucking crazy. So you know what I'm saying.
I mean, look, you never grow out of yearning for the mines. And I mean, to be
That's
honest,
why Minecraft is still one of the
they're
biggest
just trying
games to this day.
to look for that gloriful death you were talking about.
that's what I'm saying. I mean, there's nothing. Are you trying to deprive them of their right to a gloryful death? Is that what you're saying?
Or government benefits. Come on.
Like that was the same thing. It's like a warrior's death, free healthcare. Oh my god.
You know, personally, if you ask me, I think everyone should 100% be forced to serve like 70 years for the United States military.
Why 70? Why stop there?
Because
I
no other
mean-
country does it, and it would be cool.
Yeah.
Doesn't like
'Cause, I mean,
South
you-
Korea make you like do your 20s?
Yeah, but not for 70 years.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think it should be like until you're pretty much guaranteed to die within the decade. Like you still need to have some retirement time, but like most of your
Some fucking old Captain America just sitting there like
yeah, like thinking about all the war crimes you committed and stuff. I mean, I think that'd be
70
cool.
years of them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, you sound like a true citizen of Super Earth.
Yes, sir.
Y'all got anything else? Cause holy fuck, what a ride we went on today.
No. Sorry, I was staring at the Milky's can behind you.
It's finished.
I was just I just didn't know what it was. I was just thinking why it said Milky's.
It's carbonated milk.
What?
Yeah.
What the?
I like he looked more like he was like eyeing that shit like milky, and then he was like, oh, it's just carbonated milk. That's kind of gross.
Yeah, because I was sitting there, I was like, what is Milky's? Milky.
Well, it's more like a yogurt than a milk. But yeah.
It was like carbonated yogurt.
Oh, like
Yeah.
those Tempicos or whatever they're called. I think.
It's kind of like Yakult, but
Oh
carbonated.
yeah.
Yeah. And healthier than American soda, which is why I have the excuse of me drinking it.
Gotcha.
So-
gotcha.
That's fair. That's valid.
Fire. Yeah, this has been pretty fun.
What an eventful episode, everyone.
Yeah. I think. Hopefully.
Damn, why are you so like melancholy?
Yeah, I don't know, cause like what the I'm still on the milky shit. I don't know. That was like a total whiplash.
Okay, well, don't forget to check out our friends at Sellraise, the easiest way to make money online. If you got a ton of shit you want to get rid of,
Like a Milky's, maybe?
no. Why would you want to get rid of to drink that shit? Anyway, you use Sellraise, use their app or website, sellraze.com. That's Sellraise, sellraze. All you do is you go on their app, you upload an image, they have an AI, or you can do it yourself, but you know, they have an AI that can help you make a title, listing, price, anything you want for your product, and it'll automatically be uploaded to Amazon, eBay, Mercari, Etsy, whatever you use to get rid of your products. And you can check them out at Sellraise. All right. And don't forget to check us out on the Scat Cast, scat.cast on Instagram, scat.clips on TikTok. And don't forget to leave a comment, like, subscribe, follow us on Spotify, leave us ratings on Apple Music, Spotify. Give us feedback. It helps us grow, and it helps us make the show better, and it helps us connect with y'all, and it gives us a better sense of a community. So
Leave a comment. We'll be here every Wednesday. Always. We're always here. Make
Every
us part of your
Wednesday
weekly
morning.
routine. I mean,
Also, I'm streaming Marvel Rivals on Twitch. I hit Grandmaster last season. Woo! If you want to see,
boo.
fuck you. If you want to see someone run it down on Magic, because that's the only DPS I play, and Storm a bit. But like I'm an Overwatch player, so you know you're gonna come for quality content. Like I'm cracked on tank, I'm
what's that
cracked
to
on
do with
support.
Overwatch? I'm sorry.
It's the
Overwatch and quality should never be in the same sentence ever.
I'm saying like the skills transfer over, and I'm goated with the stick. So if you want
He
to see
just
some fun shit-
admitted wholeheartedly that he's ass of the game. That's crazy.
No. I'm actually quite nutty on characters. Like
Nutty like crazy, thinking you're good. That's crazy. Like, what are you doing, dude? Like, maybe you should stop playing the game. Like, maybe you should stop playing it because maybe you're not
you see
good
all
at it.
this
dude.
hating shit. Like what are y'all ranks, nigga? Let's go band for band, bar for bar. What are y'all in season
Anyways,
0?
what's your Twitch?
Kaijin OW, no underscore. I'm probably gonna change it from OW for obvious reasons, but for right now, yeah, catch me on Twitch. I'll be streaming sometime soon. Yeah.
All right. Well, damn. I appreciate y'all for listening. This has been a great episode, and we will see you next Wednesday. Hasta luego.